Welcome to the Ogles channel. Thanks for watching today. And of course, the Christmas season is coming to a close. However, over the holidays, my wife gave me some pretty awesome action figures to go along with my little retro collection back here. And so I thought, what better way to display them and celebrate it than to do an unboxing here on the channel. Now, there are actually two separate action figures. The first one we're going to unbox is going to be a street style Raphael, which is a really awesome looking action figure, and I can't wait to display it behind me here. And the other one's going to be a retro Spider-Man lizard villain. And this is from the 90s Spider-Man cartoon. And I always loved him in the cartoon. I cannot wait to have him displayed as well. Now, this particular video is just going to focus on the Raphael action figure. If you want to watch the lizard unboxing, there'll be a separate video here in a couple days, and you can check the channel out then. But let's go ahead and get into unboxing Raphael. So here is Raphael street style, still in the box at the moment. And of course, we're going to do a full unboxing here because I like to have my figures on display rather than just in the boxes. And he's looking really awesome here. He's got a little retro jacket on, little retro shoes down here, retro sunglasses, and all of this is represented in the action figure itself as well. And of course, you got a little retro pizza box down there. And one thing I love about these action figures is you can actually swap the heads out. If you want like different expressions on the turtle, you can actually swap the heads out, the hands out, and you can really make the action figure display exactly as you want it to. And this company that makes it is called BST AXN. And I'll acknowledge I don't know a lot about the company, but I've seen that they've done a lot of Ninja Turtles action figure releases. And they've always done a really great job as far as like points of articulation and such as that. And so I'm really excited to actually get this figure out of the box and displayed. But let's take a look at the rest of the box here. On the side, of course, we have an awesome picture of the Ninja Turtles as they're coming down there. Once again, it's harkening back to the Ninja Turtles cartoon from the 80s. And on the back here, we have multiple accessories it talks about. And it mentions that there are different ones to get for every single one of the Ninja Turtles. So if you got like Leonardo or Donatello or Michelangelo, there'll be 4 versions of them as well. And so as you can see here, there are different jackets you can have for Raphael, different accessories. Like this one has a boom box. This one doesn't seem to have an accessory. This one has the pizza box. And then there's the prototype, limit of 100. And I'm not really sure like how to get a prototype, but that's pretty cool. They actually have a rarity for that. And it says down here, incredible sculpt details. This hothead is also the most opinionated, impulsive, and restless turtle. Raphael loves nothing more than to test himself in battle and trains for sheer enjoyment. He's usually the one to leap into action, and it's nearly impossible to get him to back down. And of course, that sums him up very well. And you can see all the different accessories here. Once again, mine doesn't, I don't think, comes with the boombox, so I think that's one of the other variations. It seems like they would have changed that on the back, but maybe it's in the package. I just didn't see it from the outside. And of course, the other side doesn't really have anything on it except the box here, and the bottom, just the normal UPC code, such as that for the bottom. But let's go ahead and get this figure opened up. We have the little box here for the background, which I guess you can display your action figure on. It's got a little collage of all the Ninja Turtles and their enemies in the background. Looks more like it's just more Ninja Turtles instead of enemies, but there's some foot soldiers in there as well. And that's a cool little background to display the turtle on. Looks like we also got a little comic card to go along with it, and of course you can see him there in his ultimate style. He's got a little street style, little shades on. And of course it has the same information that's on the back of the box. That's a very cool little trading card. And obviously it'd be cool to display that with the figure himself. Alright, so we have a little sticker here for BST AXN. I guess you could put that on your computer or on your car, things like that. I probably won't use that sticker. I would rather it just be a turtle sticker. But I understand they want to advertise their brand as well. And so here we go. We got a little pizza over here. We're going to go ahead and punch the pizza out first. You know, get the ordinary stuff. The pizza, weirdly enough, it's got a texture. It sort of feels like a little bit like pizza crust on the outside. That's actually pretty unique. I never dreamed that it would actually feel like pizza crust. Let's go and get the pizza box out here. Does it actually open up and put the pizza inside there? Let's see. There we go, and we can actually put the pizza in the pizza box. How about that? That is pretty darn cool. I like that quite a bit. That's awesome. All right, let's go and get Raphael out. All right, so let's go ahead and just take a look at him in general. Now, first off, one thing that something I noticed from my childhood, the white on here actually reminds me of the astronaut Raphael when I was a kid. I don't know, it just sort of harkens back to that a little bit. But that jacket is awesome, and it actually feels like a vinyl jacket. It's a different texture, And that is legit. That jacket is amazing. And I'm not gonna lie, I wish I had a jacket like that in real life. I mean, we can all dream, right? But the shoes down here as well, some awesome retro shoes. Very, very cool. You know, I wouldn't mind having some shoes like that as well. I mean, Raphael is like my ultimate style here. But all the points of articulation that we're talking about. Of course, you can turn the arms this way. You can do a little, you know, up the arms on the shoulders. You know, joints here as well. You can, of course, remove the hands, which we'll get to in a second. Same thing for this arm. You know, these legs here. I mean, good Lord. These are the action figures we wish we could have had as kids. Because, I mean, you all know, when we were kids, the Ninja Turtle action figures, they moved in like 2 locations. I mean, it was very, very limited when it comes to that. And of course the head doesn't turn as much, but the head's going to be coming off here in a second anyway. And so very cool, very high quality action figure. The paint job, fantastic. Some of the best paint job I've seen on an action figure. I'm used to those Ninja Turtle reissues I've been getting, and the paint job on those have been sort of lackluster a little bit. So the paint job on this is just phenomenal, all the way down to the turtle himself, and of course on the jacket as well. This figure is amazing looking, and I love it. Let's go and get some of these accessories out as well. Alright, so we have his 2 weapons here. We got the size, and you can see here, very good on the paint job for them as well. And we'll see how they fit into his hands here in just a minute. Alright, I never thought there'd be so many hand variations here. And truth be told, they all look pretty darn similar, except for, I guess, oh, it's a fist versus a open to hold the weapon. So we're going to probably use the one for probably these 2, because we want to be able to hold the pizza box and maybe one of his weapons at the same time. So these are 2 we're going to go for. But let's go ahead and lay them off to the side. And let's get the alternate head out here as well. Alright, so this one is, of course, Raphael's a little bit, a little more excited here. It's how you're getting ready to take a bite of the pizza. But very cool. You can see how it's going to connect in there if we want to swap the heads out as well. Truth be told, I probably like the original head a little bit better than that one. So we'll probably leave that the same. Let's go ahead and get some of these things swapped out as far as like the hands, and get the pizza box and the sunglasses. Oh, the sunglasses. I almost forgot about the sunglasses. Let's get the sunglasses out here. There we go. Now those are some 3D looking sunglasses. And what I mean by that is back in the old days, all the 3D glasses were different colors like that. One was always red, one was always blue. At least the ones that I had. And they never really worked that well. But of course these are going to be more like just simply sunglasses for him to wear. So let's go and get him all set up here with the pizza and some of his weapons and see how it goes. Guys, I can't believe this. They actually put little holes in his bandana for the sunglasses to fit into, so they're less likely to fall off. Now that is really thinking ahead when it comes to the action figure, to make sure it's not going to just simply, you know, you bump the shelf and whatnot, the sunglasses take a tumble. That is an awesome little feature they added on there. That is just, and I'll show it here. You can see it, like little holes back here where the sunglasses fit in. That is amazing to think of that kind of detail. Very, very cool. I will say they're a little tough to pull out there, but that just means they're going to stay in all that much better. Alright, a little tough to pull out and a little tough to put in as well. But like I said, that's going to just simply assure that it's not going to fall out later on. Alright, the weapon has a really tough time going in there. Let's go ahead and get it back into the socket here. There we go, fit in much better that time around. Alright, and get his little pizza box holding here. And get the sunglasses put back on. I guess they are going to still fall out a little bit, but you know, they're not as easy as if they're just sort of stuck on there all willy-nilly like. And so there we go. There we have it. We have, of course, Raphael street style holding his pizza box, got his weapon ready to go for a fight if need be, and he is one awesome looking figure. And so I cannot wait to display this fella, and we'll take a look at him on the shelf here in just a second. Overall, this is an awesome looking action figure, and I love having him displayed on the shelf back here. I love the jacket he has, I love the sunglasses, I love the little pizza that he's holding. It is an awesome looking retro style action figure that really sums up what the not only the turtle style was, but just sort of the style in the 80s. of what it was like to be cool in the 80s. There's just so much to like about this action figure, and it's cool to have some of these variations instead of just always the same looking turtle display, because I've got so many of the original turtles, you know, no outfits and just simply their weapons, and so I love having like the little variations like this that really show some of the other characteristics of the turtles, because they were very much of a unique cultural icon besides just simply being fighting ninja turtles. They also embodied the 80s style as well. But if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Check out my other videos listed up above. Try to find yourself a retro style action figure out there of Raphael or Leonardo or Donatello or Michelangelo, whichever one's your favorite turtle. But as always, go out there, find a great game to play, and you simply have a great rest of the day.